Okay. All right. Back again. We finished the Brookhaven Hospital. So, I was watching back on part 2 this morning, putting my timestamps in, and when we were doing the elevator questions, the trick-or-treat minigame, I realized I missed that it tells you to go to the 3rd floor storeroom to collect the prize, to answer the questions. Which I failed to do, and I missed that. I didn't hear it. I think I was so focused on the questions and thinking of what the answers could be, where it was just too late at night and my brain wasn't working. But much like the obvious clue I missed in part 1 with the coin puzzle. Did the same thing, so we missed out on the trick-or-treat box. Whoops. I think it's just some health items and ammo. I mean, obviously would have liked to have gotten those, but Maria's dead. I couldn't protect her. Once again, I couldn't do anything to help. Laura has run off somewhere. Mary, what should I do? Are you really waiting somewhere for me? Or is this your way of taking? I'm going to find Mary. It's the only thing. Missed that last line. So yeah. I don't know this game well enough to remember things like that. I think there was probably a little bit of a mistaken assumption that it was in the same place as it was in the remake, and in the kind of front lobby area as you're about to leave. So, like I said, I don't know this game back to front. I'm not using a guide, I'm trying to play it as naturally as possible, so those things are going to happen. We'll see what I miss tonight. So, when we left off, we got the key in the director's office and the map telling us to go to the park. But we need a wrench. And that is going to be... Okay, so here it's letting us look at our different maps. Okay, so we want to get here. Lindsay Street, the restaurant. So we got Nathan Avenue, we got the park. I'm not sure how these maps are organized. So we're on Carroll Street. We want to go to the park. We need to figure out a way to get from South Vale, from this square on the left to the right. So, alright, I think that's enough to go on. I don't, excuse me. As just to say, I mean, my throat feels better tonight. So hopefully there'll be less of that. Get that out of the way. I don't think I can go this way, but let's just... Also... Pick it up, James. Really try to avoid combat for the time being. Used a lot of ammo and health items. Being overconfident. Okay, so this is blocked off. Being overconfident fighting the nurses in the hospital. So I think from here on out, we should avoid combat or shoot first, ask questions later. Boy, is it dark. So we're gonna go down to Rendell Street. That was one of the trick-or-treat possible answers for question 3. Looks like it was not the right answer, so I think Nathan was the right answer. Again, I think this is going to be a dead end, but exploration is rewarded. I also noticed the playback, the volume of the game is still overpowering my voice, so I've turned it down even more. It really doesn't sound the same with my headphone mix live. Particularly when the encounter music starts pumping, it gets really loud. Rifle shells. Man, you gotta be like right in the right spot. Where am I? Okay. Let's turn around. Saul Street. Down here. Probably the right way to go. Let's see what's down. Yeah. Okay, this looks like it. Yes, indeed. So Saul Street it is. That looks like that will get us to the next section. Okay. So we're not far from Gonzalez Mexican restaurant. So we need to take a left on Neely and a right on Sanders. Should we go up Harris just to check it out? Maybe. There's a camper, which I think we could have found this in the very beginning of the game, but we didn't. We beelined it to the apartments instead. There's a memo lying on the sofa. I'll wait at Bar Neely's. Ah! Let's see if we can find this little... Okay, so that looks like Harris Street's closed off. Back up. Checking out them legs, James. Neely Street. Looking for a right turn soon. Kind of wondering if I should just go up Neely. Okay, hey, what you got? Don't mind if I do. This is kind of why I want to explore all possible paths. Just collect some items. Probably won't find them all, but Lord knows we probably need them where we are headed. Where are we? Okay, made it up to Cat Street. You know, we weren't thorough about exploring the town when we first arrived, like we probably should have. Why not do it now? The door that wakes in darkness, opening into nightmares. Oh. So this is another way back, I guess, to the other side. Well, let's save that for our return trip to the park. That's a dead end ahead. Let's just make sure we're not missing any items. It's the same. there's room for. Okay. Back to Cat Street. Head to the restaurant. Hopefully we'll find this breakfast. Big James. Okay, so we're gonna go up and take a right on Lindsay Street. Ooh, I've never seen that. That looks. I don't think I've ever seen that. Maybe jump down. It's more like something that would happen in the remake. These things are by far. Well, either them or the wall crawlers in the prison. Incredibly annoying. Okay. We've got our wrench here, looks like. Nice. And what do we got here? Or perhaps you are a fool. The truth usually betrays people. A part of the abyss is in the old society. The key to the society is in the park, at the foot of the praying woman, inside of the ground, inside of a box. To open it, I need a wrench. My patient buried it there. I knew but did nothing. It made me uneasy to have such a thing near. I wasn't looking for the truth. I was looking for tranquility. I also saw that thing. I fled, but the museum was sealed as well. Now no one dares to approach that place. If you still do not wish to stop, James, I pray to the Lord to have mercy on your eternal soul. Are you talking to me? James something? Okay. So we can head to the park, but I think I'm gonna run down here real quick. Just to see if anything. Probably nothing. Make sure James gets his steps in today. Some cardio. Oh, we've gone around in a circle. So we want to go take a left on Cat Street. That'll get us back to the other side of town. It's this way. let's go down to the end of Cat Street real quick. Oh, an amp? Left here. right on top of it. So where is it? Aha! Yep. So the ground is raised up only here. Could there be something under here? Will you dig? Yeah. We diggin'. The small metal box is fastened by bolts. I can't open the lid. Oh, but I can. I used the wrench. I got the old bronze key. Okay. Now to find my way back out of the park. Statue. Alright, so straight up Nathan to the Silent Hills Historical Society. Right? A bit of a hike. Reason to check out the gas station again. That's where we found that book. Question. Do items spawn at different times depending on when you, like, if there were items at the beginning of the game for the first time we go through here during the daylight and we pick those up, do they not, are they then, you know, gone off the map for good? Do new items spawn as you return to areas later in the game? That would be... Hey, Locked, how you doing? I am stumbling around in the dark. Trying to stock up on some items before we get to our next major section of the game. Mild success. So then, what are you doing out there? Rappahannock. How far a drive is that? I'm not really sure. Not really sure where exactly those two places are. I have a general idea. Is this the place? This must be Silent Hill Historical Society. 5 years. 2 hours to Warsaw, 50 minutes down to Glens, 2 hours back to Cebu. That is a lot of driving. Racking up some mileage pay, I hope. It was. Alright, so let's check this place out. What is there to see at the Historical Society? Nothing in the lobby. Can I not look at that picture? I know there's pictures in here to look at. Broken. Okay. Maybe the tour begins here. There's nothing of particular interest inside the case. There probably used to be a painting here, only the explanation remains. Waterfront landscape. Yeah, the high-pitched whine is the disk drive on the PS2. I've been trying to dampen it. I don't know why it comes through so prominently. But let me see. See if that's a little better. Try that. Let me know if the game audio gets too loud to the first two parts. The playback have been pretty loud. Misty Day, Remains of the Judgment. Of course, now I'm in a really quiet part of the game, so won't know for a bit. It's him. The old red triangle man. A photo is hanging here. Wiltsey Coal Mine. Oh, there's one. Not gonna. Let's see. A little loud, but if this part is quieter, we should test. Rings of Power. I just watched all 3 of the Hobbit movies with my daughter. What did I just pick up? An Obsidian goblet? Ancient looking goblet carved from pure obsidian. I don't remember ever getting that. I don't know what that's for. There's a photo of a deep, deep hole. What could this be? What indeed? A photo of the director of the old Brookhaven Hospital. It looks like he was a famous person in town. A photo is hanging here. Brookhaven Hospital, 1880. Ah, sorry. The hospital was built in response to a great plague that followed a wave of immigration to this area. It was originally little more than a shack, but it gradually grew and grew. Yeah, I really like the Hobbit movies. I don't care what anyone says. Yes, it's bloated for, retelling essentially a children's book, but they're so fantastically made, and I don't know. I enjoy them. My daughter liked them. That's usually a good sign. There's nothing particularly special about this photograph. Nothing useful written on them. I started Rings of Power. I want to say I watched the first season or most of the first season. It was. Oh, is this the infamous staircase that goes forever and ever? Let's make sure there's nothing else here. Oh. Rings of Power was a little tough for me to hang with. But who knows? Maybe I'll revisit it sometime. I kind of want to start that Knight of the Seven Kingdoms show. So this stairwell just goes and goes. We're going to be doing this for a little while. So we begin our literal and figurative descent. Yeah. I'm not sure where in the Game of Thrones timeline. It's a prequel, obviously, I guess. Sir Duncan? I can't remember. It's one of the like a small character mentioned, I think. Some Game of Thrones aficionados gonna skewer me, but I thought that staircase went a lot longer than that. Okay, some kind of document is lying here. September 11th, 1820, prisoner number C221. I can't read the rest. What is this? Okay. Is that... Alright, that's all that's on this tape. Oh, there's a first aid kit. Pick it up. Thank you. I didn't finish House of the Dragon, though, so... Too hard for me James. Let's just fail forward. Okay. Wake up for it a little bit with a head stomp. A little bit hurt. I guess I'll just use... We need to find a map. That's priority. Man. Being loosey-goosey with the head kicks. Let's make sure we didn't miss a map, like on the wall or something in here. That seems like something I would do. Alright, I'm not seeing anything. Very confused as to the timeline of the present power. Gotta look that up. Isn't it like thousands of years before Lord of the Rings? I don't know exactly. Hundreds or something. It's because Galadriel's in it, right? And it's got like Sauron's kind of origin story, from what I remember. Handgun bullets. Oh, we're still checking out museum stuff. Crimson and White Banquet for the Gods. Photos. Death by skewering. An execution at the prison. Death by skewering or strangling. To choose his death is the prisoner's last taste of freedom. That's a crappy choice. Photo is hanging here. Toluca prison camp. Built during the Civil War, later became Toluca prison. I need a map. I'm so useless in this game without a map. Oh, I thought this came later. That's why we don't have a map yet. We're not quite to the prison. The hole's dark and I can't see anything. Will you jump down? This is how you know James cares so much for his own well-being. It's just a wall. It would be impossible to climb this. Are we just stuck in a hole? Remember what to do here. I want to say you can break. Yeah. I think that took me a really long time to figure out. The beat down. Head kick, James. Head kick. I'm trying to look at the map. I'm trying to look at my health. I'm fine. No, 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 no. So how is the audio when I'm smacking these enemies around? It really seems pretty tame in my headphones, but the playback has been telling a different story. Looks like the lock is broken. I can't open it. Okay, I remember this. This is not fun. I'm gonna get locked in this room. I'm gonna get nibbled on by bugs. Could give this a shot filter in OBS. A shot filter. What's that? I'm gonna have to figure out my way out of this room. Involves a door code. I don't want to. There is a door at the bottom. The door is locked. Yeah. Open audio filters in the OBS mixer. Click the three dots next to your microphone source and select filters. Noise suppression. Yeah, I've tried noise suppression and it takes away like a lot of the game audio. So try it. Try it. It's on. Let's see. Oh, you got more. Under method, choose higher quality. Yeah, I think that's what I've got. So I'm putting it on the capture, the input from the capture card. You're saying I should do it on the mic? Are you picking up like a lot of mic noise? Should be a gain slider. I don't see a gain slider. Oh, well, I do have a gain filter. That's what I have been using to kind of tame the disk drive whine. We'll try that. If it feels like the game audio is cutting in and out, I'll turn it off. Oops. Okay. I got the spiral writing key. So I think this is where we use our battery, right? I changed the lights back. It's locked. I guess that could have been worse. If I... Yeah, if you don't know... I guess... Yeah, if you don't know what to do there, your chances of dying are pretty high, I think. It's pitch black beyond the door. We can't tell how far the blackness stretches. Will you go down? We will.
Killing a person ain't no big deal. Just put the gun to their head, pow. You killed him? But it wasn't my fault. He made me do it.
Calm down, Eddie. Tell me what happened.
That guy, he had it coming. I didn't do anything. He just came after me. Besides, he was making fun of me with his eyes, like that other one.
Just for that, you killed him?
What do you mean, just for that?
Eddie, you can't just kill someone because of the way they looked at you.
Oh yeah? Why not? Till now I always let people walk all over me. Just like that stupid dog. He had it coming too.
Eddie?
I was just joking, James. He was dead when I got here, honest. Anyway, I gotta run.
You're going out there alone?
Yeah.
Eddie?
Eddie. What are we looking at, James? Health drink. Hey. We recovered both of our health drinks. It's say, yeah, I would think the mic is what's picking up the disc noise. Okay. Let's try it. How about that? That makes a big difference on my end, actually. Good call. I turned it off on the capture card because I could hear it sucking out the dialogue volume. Okay. It's a corpse. The body is marked with bullet holes. There are documents on the desk. They've got nothing to do with me, though. No change on this end yet. Really? Man. Made a real kind of dramatic difference. So this is with it off. So for me, I hear the hiss. And this is with it on. No hiss. Coming through my headphones. Still don't have a map. There's gotta be a map somewhere near the entrance. Blackboard, whatever was written on it, is all faded and I can't read it. Lock is broken. That's where we came in. Was it somewhere in... Sorry for backtracking there. Is it somewhere in this room? On the wall or something. Doesn't look like it. I would have thought I would have been like right here on the table. Or this table. Yay! A map of the prison. Alright, so now we can... Let's see if we can go back to the store. It's gonna be on our right. Nope. Alright, well, let's go back down to that first hallway of cells. The brownish door. of the succubi, the fallen angels of mercy and favor. I guess I shouldn't worry about these too much. I got a wax doll. Ooh, did you hear that? What did he say? Ritual? Black magic flames, resurrection of the dead, Chronicle of Agrippa, manuscript of the Iron Rings. Pretty sure he's saying ritual. That is creepy. That does it for that hallway, except for this last door. So we can go to the right and check the other side of these things. I'll be right back. Sorry. Stop. Do the right thing. Stop doing Where was I? Can't go that way. So we will not be accessing those cells, it doesn't look like. So we can go up to the right or the left. Wow, covered that much distance. That's map scale. Sorry, I'm keeping an ear out for. I'll be coming back in just a second. I give you blood to atone for the 3 sins. square depressions. Can we use our Gluttonous Pig tablet here? I inserted the tablet with Gluttonous Pig. Okay. I guess that's alright. So I need to find 2 more. I'll be right back again. Sorry. Rifle shells. Still no rifle. Where am I? Okay. I didn't realize I had gone through that door. No. But I can't go through this door. What is that? There are bloodstained clothes here. There are bloodstained clothes here. Feels like I would have the controls down by now. 436 people at a recital. Okay. Burning Man. Are these important? Clues. 436 people at a recital. I guess I can remember that. Creepy mumbling. I got the tablet of the Oppressor. There are magazines here. The iron bar door is tightly closed. You can't force it open. What? game just trolling you? It's like, haha, just kidding. So, we could go put the second tablet in the gallows, but I don't think we need to. We might as well just find the third. Oh, it's unlocked. Let's see. Can we go to the other side of these cells? No, we cannot. So we gotta check out this. Someone busted. Got a lot of first aid kits. That's good. Alright, let's go down to the end of the hall. Again, I don't know how we got. Okay, that's the way we came in. I guess these are like those were like the booths that you talk to the prisoner. You knock on the door, but there's no answer. Well, yeah, thank goodness there's no answer. Ah, jeez. I like a throwback to the first game. I guess it's nothing. Just a little jump scare. Okay. Save point in the bathroom. What are we at? Hour and 18. don't remember how long this prison section is. See if we can try to finish it. There's a cover on the ground, but I can't open it. There's only a depression left where there was probably once a handle. haven't we been? There's a room on... Oh, we can't get there. We can go get that first aid kit that's on the other side of the talking booth. I guess we can go put... Oh, okay. We missed this whole area in the middle. That's where we need to go next. Let's head up. Let's head up this thing. Where's that? Is that going to be in here? Yeah. Gotta head out, but probably talk to you tomorrow. Yeah, cool. Thanks for jumping in for a bit, Locked. Have a good night. Rest up after all that driving today. At least it was more. Man, oh man. Breaking. Brutal winter we've been having. So I want to go almost all the way. The hallway seems like it should be so much longer. Scratched up. Hey. Tablet of the Seductress. Okay. Did I... Yeah. Okay. So, we got all of our tablets. Let's go out to out of here. What's the best way to go? I guess down this hall of cells. Oppressor. Like a horse galloping around. Horse ghost. Okay. Get impaled. Go up here. There are 3 ropes hanging from the scaffold. Do I do anything with them? Do I have to put them in a specific order? It doesn't look like I can take them out. So what happened? Did something change? Uh-oh. Oh, I got a horseshoe. So, okay, I guess we're going back to that trapdoor. Hopefully we have everything we need. Up through here. Okay, so I think we gotta use our... I'm curious about this obsidian goblet. I don't think I've ever gotten that before. So we want to use our... what did we find here? Our horseshoe. Our lighter. And our wax doll. Oh no, what happened? Oh, I need to hit use. Genius. Will you jump in? We jumping. Did that just move, or was it only my imagination? The corpse smells nauseatingly of rotten flesh. Well, yeah, I guess it would. A horrible smell is coming from the hole. My God, in the hole. I didn't see that. Lovely. This corpse into this hole. No, James. There's a hole in the floor. I can't see the bottom. How far does this thing go? Will you go down? I mean, it's worked out for us so far. Another hole. Do I really have to drop through it? Yep. No other choice. Remarkably resilient to falls. What are you looking at? Ah. The door just make it to the labyrinth? Poison toilet. Elevator. So we are drawing. That's our shotgun. Ripping through our handgun Well, let's see. I don't remember how long this part is. Let's see. Let's see if we can get just a little farther before we call it a night. I may eat those words later. Okay, we got a ladder. 2 ladders. Oh, wait. Oh, we can go back. Let's go back real quick. Straight and then left. Three ladders. No map here. Already? Okay. So let's be systematic about this. We got blue. Blue is a dead end. What's this on the wall? So let's try red. Ooh. Thank you for the follow, Love Smart. So that looks like it completely shut us off. So look like it helped us much. I know we can turn it. That. Orange. Green's a dead end. Green's a dead end. Wonder if the sound. Hey.
You're alive! Maria, I thought that thing killed you. Are you hurt bad?
Not at all, silly.
Maria? That thing, it stabbed you. There was blood everywhere.
Stabbed me? What do you mean?
It chased us to the elevator, and then
James, what are you talking about?
just before. Don't you remember?
James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything. But you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
So, you're Maria?
I am. If you want me to be.
All I want from you is an answer.
It doesn't matter who I am. I'm here for you, James. See? I'm real. Don't you want to touch me?
I don't know.
Come and get me. I can't do anything through these bars.
Okay. Stay right there. I'll be there soon.
Guess that's all we can do here for now. Oh, something changed. I got a wire cutter. Convenient. Oh man, I think if I were James, I would be exhausted. Pick it up. At least they didn't respawn. I want out. Hey, save point. Okay, now we're in the labyrinth. I'm gonna call it there. because I am a little tired, and I've had my share of beating up on the baddies for one night. I didn't know we would get this far. It's pretty good progress. So, I'll hopefully be back on in the next couple of days and push on even further. Thanks, Locked, for hanging out earlier.